In this video, I will show you how to add students to your assignment. So first you need to log into your Discourse account. Once you do, you'll get a page that looks like this. You may need to scroll down in order to see your assignments. If the assignments have already been created for you by the Socratic Lab staff, if for any reason they haven't, you can reach out to the staff and they'll be sure to create them. But once they're created, you will have two assignments, a part 1 and a part 2. What we have to do to upload the roster and add students is to use part 1. This will not work if you choose part 2. In the part 1, you hover over Published. That will open up this menu, and then you click on Manage Students. That will bring you to another page where you can add your students. Now, there are two ways to do this. If you have a small class and you just want to copy and paste each email address for each student, it's very simple. All you do is put in the email address of each student. You hit Add Student. This box will pop up. You put in an email address, copy and paste it from wherever, and then click Send an Invitation. And that student will be added to your roster for that particular assignment. On the other hand, if you have a bigger class, you may want to import your roster from Canvas. That isn't a difficult process. It has a few more steps, but I'll show you how to do it right now. So you will go to your Canvas dashboard, pick the class that you would like to get the roster from, and then scroll down to Course Analytics on the left-hand side in this bar. You'll have Course Analytics, and within Course Analytics, now you'll have a bunch of menus. I'm going to hit this arrow in the top right to close this information box just so that it isn't overlaying what we're doing. Here in Course Analytics, you have to go from the Course Grade tab, which is where you will go by default, and choose Reports. Once you click on Reports, we're trying to get the class roster. So we're going to go to the right of Class Roster and click on Run Report. Then we're not filtering in any way. We're just clicking Run Report. When you do that, it will bring you somewhere, and you have to put the file somewhere that it's easy to find. So I would recommend putting it in Downloads. If you're not in Downloads, click on Downloads, use whatever the default name they give you is, and click Save. Now you have your course roster, but we're going to need to convert that roster to the right format. Don't worry, we've already created an easy tool for you to be able to do so. So in order to find that tool, you can either go into the Discourse Instructors tutorial and get the link, or you can just get the link to the tool in the description of this YouTube video. It will bring you to this page. You do not need a paid account in order to use this, but you may need to log into your ChatGPT account. This will convert your roster to upload to Discourse. You're going to click on the box to get it to start. The box says I can convert your Canvas roster, export into an, and then you click on it. Once you've clicked on it, you'll have to give it your roster. So you click on the plus bottom at the bottom on the left, plus, and then click on Add Photos and Files. That will bring you back to your Explorer. You'll have to go back to wherever you saved that file. Remember, I saved it in Downloads. It's the most recent thing that I saved, so it's at the top. I click on that file, and then you can either double click on it or click Open. Once you do that, you've attached it, and now you have to hit the up arrow, the bottom right here, in order to tell ChatGPT to go ahead and make that conversion for you. It will take a little time in order to do that, and once it does, it will give you a link to be able to get the file. So we're just waiting. It says analyzing. It says conversion complete, and there's a blue or purple download import underscore users.csv. I click on that, and that will download the file. Excellent, we're almost there. You now have that file downloaded. I'm going to close this window, and we're going to go back to Discourse, this page, and we are now going to be able to import the CSV. So I'm gonna, on this page, instead of clicking Add Student, we're going to import, not export, import your CSV. Click on that. It's gonna bring up this box. In the middle of the box, click again, Import CSV, and then it will open up your Explorer. Again, you may need to go to Downloads to get the file. It again should now be the most recent file. Click on that and then click Open or double click on it. It's got the file, and then click Import. I'm not going to click Import at the moment because I don't actually want to add this to this particular class. But once you click Import, a box will pop up. It will look like this. It will say import successfully complete, and it will tell you how many users were imported. And then you can just click the close button. And those are two ways to be able to add students to your assignment.